The next word is dominance. Dominance means having power, control, or influence over others. The company achieved dominance in the tech industry. This means the company became the leader in the technology market. The team's dominance on the field was clear throughout the season. This means the team had complete control and success in their games. The country's military dominance made them a global power. This means the country had strong control over military affairs, which gave it significant influence worldwide. The next word is donor. Donor means a person or organization that gives something, such as money or help, to a cause or charity. The hospital received a generous donation from an anonymous donor. This means someone gave a large amount of money to the hospital without revealing their identity. He became a regular donor to the charity organization. This means he regularly gave money or resources to the charity. The school thanked the donor for their contribution to the scholarship fund. This means the school expressed gratitude to the person who gave money to support scholarships. The next word is doom. Doom means a fate or situation of death, destruction, or ruin. The prophecy foretold the doom of the ancient kingdom. This means the prophecy predicted the destruction of the kingdom. The company was headed for doom after the financial scandal. This means the company was in danger of failure due to the scandal. The movie's ending was filled with doom and tragedy. This means the ending of the movie was very sad and destructive. The next word is doorway. Doorway means the entrance or opening to a room or building. She stood in the doorway, waiting for her friend to arrive. This means she was standing at the entrance, looking for her friend. The doorway was blocked by a pile of boxes. This means the entrance was obstructed by boxes. He opened the doorway and stepped into the house. This means he opened the door and entered the house. The next word is drain. Drain means a pipe or channel that removes liquid or to cause something to be used up. The drain in the kitchen was clogged with food scraps. This means the pipe that carries water away was blocked by food leftovers. All her energy was drained after the long hike. This means she became very tired and lost her energy after walking for a long time. The rainwater drained into the river. This means the rainwater flowed into the river through the drainage system. The next word is drought. Drought means a long period of dry weather without enough rain. The region suffered a severe drought last summer. This means the area experienced a long time without rain, which caused problems. Farmers struggled with the drought as their crops failed to grow. This means the lack of rain made it hard for farmers to grow their crops. The drought led to a shortage of drinking water in the town. This means the dry conditions caused a lack of water for people to drink. The next word is echo. Echo means a sound that is reflected off a surface and heard again. Her voice echoed through the empty hall. This means her voice was reflected off the walls of the empty hall, making it sound like it repeated. The mountains created an echo when he shouted. This means his shout bounced off the mountains and he heard the sound again. The sound of footsteps echoed down the hallway. This means the noise from the footsteps was reflected and it sounded repeatedly in the hallway. The next word is elimination. Elimination means the process of removing or getting rid of something. The elimination of waste from the body is essential for health. This means removing waste products from the body is important for staying healthy. The team's elimination from the tournament was disappointing. This means the team was removed from the competition after losing. The company is focusing on the elimination of unnecessary expenses. This means the company is working to reduce or get rid of costs that are not needed. The next word is empathy. Empathy means the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. She showed empathy by comforting her friend after the loss. This means she understood her friend's sadness and offered support. He has a great deal of empathy for people going through tough times. This means he deeply understands and cares about people who are facing difficulties. Empathy helps build strong, supportive relationships. This means understanding and sharing others' feelings strengthens connections between people. The next word is endeavor. Endeavor means an effort or attempt to achieve something, especially something difficult. She made a great endeavor to finish the project on time. This means she put in a lot of effort to complete the project before the deadline. His scientific endeavor led to a major discovery. This means his hard work in science resulted in an important finding. The team's endeavor to improve customer service was successful. This means the team's efforts to make customer service better were successful. The next word is endurance. Endurance means the ability to keep going, especially in difficult conditions or for a long time. The marathon runners showed incredible endurance throughout the race. This means the runners were able to keep running for a long time without giving up. She demonstrated endurance during the intense workout session. This means she was able to keep exercising without tiring easily. The soldier's endurance in battle was admired by his comrades. This means the soldier was able to keep fighting without giving in to fatigue. The next word is entity. Entity means something that exists as a single and complete unit, often a company or organization. The company is a large entity with branches in many countries. This means the company is a single, large organization with offices around the world. The organization was recognized as an independent entity in the community. This means the organization was seen as a separate, self-sufficient group. The new law will affect several government entities. This means the law will impact different departments or organizations within the government. The next word is essence. Essence means the fundamental nature or most important quality of something. The essence of the book is about overcoming adversity. This means the main theme or core idea of the book is dealing with difficult challenges. His essence as a leader lies in his ability to inspire others. This means his key quality as a leader is motivating and encouraging people. The essence of good communication is listening carefully. This means the most important part of effective communication is paying attention to what others say. The next word is exile. Exile means the state of being banished or forced to live away from one's home or country. The king was sent into exile after his defeat in battle. This means the king was forced to live in another place because he lost. The political leader lived in exile for many years before returning. This means the leader was not allowed to live in their home country and lived elsewhere for a long time. She faced exile after speaking out against the government. This means she was forced to leave her country because of her outspoken opinions. The next word is expenditure. Expenditure means the act of spending money or the total amount spent. The company's monthly expenditure on supplies is quite high. This means the company spends a lot of money each month on supplies. His expenditure on luxury items has increased recently. This means he has been spending more money on expensive things lately. The government is trying to reduce its expenditure in the coming year. This means the government wants to spend less money next year. The next word is explosive. Explosive means something that can explode or cause a large, violent burst. The chemical was highly explosive and could be dangerous. This means the chemical could easily explode and cause harm. The meeting became explosive when they started arguing. This means the meeting became very intense and full of anger. The device was designed to be explosive and cause destruction. This means the device was meant to explode and cause damage. The next word is extremist. Extremist means someone who holds extreme radical views, often in politics or religion. The group was labeled as extremist due to their violent actions. This means the group was considered extreme because of their harmful actions. The politician's extremist views were not accepted by most people. This means the politician had very extreme opinions that many people disagreed with. Some extremist groups use violence to promote their beliefs. This means some radical groups try to spread their ideas by using force. The next word is famine. Famine means a severe shortage of food, often leading to widespread hunger. The country experienced a terrible famine after the drought. This means the country ran out of food because there was not enough rain. Many lives were lost due to the famine in the region. This means many people died because there was not enough food to survive. Famine can be caused by natural disasters or war. This means food shortages can happen due to things like floods, droughts, or conflicts. The next word is fanatic. Fanatic means a person who is extremely enthusiastic or obsessed with something, often to an unreasonable degree. He is a fanatic about football and never misses a game. This means he loves football so much that he watches every game without fail. The fans were fanatics, cheering loudly for their team. This means the fans were extremely passionate and excited about their team. She became a fanatic about fitness and worked out every day. This means she became obsessed with exercising and did it every single day. The next word is feat. Feat means an achievement that requires great skill, strength, or courage. Climbing Mount Everest was an incredible feat. This means climbing the mountain was an amazing accomplishment that took great effort. His feat in completing the marathon in under 3 hours was impressive. This means his achievement of running the marathon so quickly was remarkable. The knight performed many feats of bravery during the battle. This means the knight accomplished many courageous acts in the fight. The next word is filter. Filter means a device or process that removes unwanted substances or parts from something. The air filter in the car needs to be changed regularly. This means the part in the car that cleans the air must be replaced often. She used a filter to clean the water before drinking it. This means she used a device to remove dirt or impurities from the water. The camera has a filter that enhances the color of the photos. This means the camera has a tool that improves the appearance of the colors in pictures. The next word is fireplace. Fireplace means a structure in a room for containing a fire, often used for warmth or decoration. They sat by the fireplace to keep warm during the winter. This means they sat near the fire to stay warm in the cold season. The fireplace crackled as the logs burned brightly. This means the fire in the fireplace made a crackling sound while the wood burned. We decorated the fireplace with stockings for Christmas. This means we put Christmas decorations on the fireplace for the holiday. The next word is fist. Fist means a hand closed tightly, often used to express strength or anger. He clenched his fist in frustration. This means he tightly closed his hand because he was feeling angry or upset. She raised her fist in victory after winning the match. This means she lifted her hand in a closed position to celebrate her win. The boxer punched with all his might, his fist landing with force. This means the boxer struck with great strength, using his closed hand. The next word is flashback. Flashback means a sudden memory or scene from the past, often triggered by something in the present. She had a flashback to her childhood when she visited her old house. This means she suddenly remembered her past when she went to her childhood home. The movie had a flashback showing the character's life before the main story. This means the film showed a scene from the character's past to explain their current situation. He experienced a flashback of the accident while driving down the same road. This means he suddenly remembered the accident when he was driving on the same road. The next word is flesh. Flesh means the soft tissue that covers the bones in a human or animal body. The doctor treated the wound, cleaning the flesh around it. This means the doctor cleaned the soft tissue surrounding the injury. The lion's flesh was a source of food for the scavengers. This means the soft parts of the lion's body were eaten by other animals. The flesh of the fruit was sweet and juicy. This means the soft, edible part of the fruit tasted sweet and full of juice. The next word is fluid. Fluid means a substance that flows, such as water or air, or something that is smooth and changeable. Water is a fluid that can take the shape of its container. This means water flows and adapts to the shape of whatever holds it. Her fluid movements on the dance floor amazed everyone. This means her graceful and smooth movements while dancing impressed everyone. The situation is fluid and may change depending on new information. This means the situation is flexible and could change with new details. The next word is focus. Focus means to pay attention to something or to concentrate on a particular task or object. She tried to focus on her homework despite the noise around her. This means she tried to pay attention to her homework even though there was noise. The teacher asked the students to focus on the lesson for today. This means the teacher told the students to pay attention to today's topic. He used a camera to focus on the subject of the photograph. This means he adjusted the camera to make the picture clearer and sharper. The next word is follower. Follower means a person who supports or admires someone, often in the context of social media or a leader. She has many followers on Instagram who like her photos. This means many people follow her account and enjoy her pictures on Instagram. The politician's followers were loyal and supported his ideas. This means the people who admired the politician were dedicated and agreed with his beliefs. He was a follower of the famous author, reading all of her books. This means he admired the author and read every book she wrote. The next word is forgery. Forgery means the act of making a false copy of something, usually with the intent to deceive. He was arrested for forgery after signing someone else's name on a document. This means he was caught for making a fake signature on a document. The painting turned out to be a forgery, not an original work. This means the painting was a fake, not created by the artist it was claimed to be by. She was accused of forging checks to steal money. This means she was blamed for creating fake checks to take money illegally. The next word is forgiveness. Forgiveness means the act of pardoning someone for their wrongdoings or mistakes. He asked for forgiveness after accidentally breaking her vase. This means he apologized and hoped she would forgive him for the mistake. Forgiveness is important for healing in relationships. This means forgiving others helps to repair and improve relationships. She found it difficult to offer forgiveness after the betrayal. This means she struggled to forgive someone after they hurt her. The next word is formation. Formation means the action of creating or arranging something, or the way something is shaped or arranged. The clouds formed a beautiful formation in the sky. This means the clouds shaped themselves into a pattern in the sky. The team practiced the formation of their lineup for the game. This means the team worked on arranging their positions before the game. The soldiers stood in formation, ready for inspection. This means the soldiers arranged themselves in a specific pattern for inspection. The next word is founder. Founder means a person who establishes or creates something, such as a company or organization. The founder of the company started it with just a small idea. This means the person who started the company had a simple idea at first. Steve Jobs is the founder of Apple. This means Steve Jobs was the person who created the company Apple. She became the founder of a nonprofit organization to help the poor. This means she established an organization to support people in need. The next word is fraction. Fraction means a small part or portion of something, or a division of a whole. He only ate a fraction of his meal, leaving the rest. This means he ate a small part of his food and left most of it. The team won a fraction of the points compared to their competitors. This means the team scored only a small amount of points compared to the other teams. A fraction of the students passed the final exam with high marks. This means only a small percentage of the students achieved high marks on the exam. The next word is fragrance. Fragrance means a pleasant smell or scent. The fragrance of the flowers filled the air in the garden. This means the sweet smell of the flowers spread throughout the garden. She wore a light fragrance of lavender that made her smell fresh. This means she used a lavender scent that made her smell nice. The fragrance of freshly baked bread made everyone hungry. This means the smell of bread just out of the oven made people feel hungry. The next word is framework. Framework means a basic structure or system that provides support or organizes something. The framework of the building was completed before the walls were put up. This means the basic structure of the building was finished before the walls were constructed. The company is working on a new framework for managing projects. This means the company is creating a system for organizing and handling projects. The educational framework helps teachers design their lesson plans. This means the basic structure for teaching is used to help teachers organize their lessons. The next word is fraud. Fraud means the act of deceiving or tricking others, usually for financial gain. He was charged with fraud after stealing money by pretending to be a bank officer. This means he was arrested for tricking people into giving him money by pretending to be someone else. The company was sued for committing fraud by misleading customers. This means the company was taken to court for lying to customers in order to gain money. She discovered that the email she received was a fraud attempting to steal her identity. This means she realized that the email was a trick to steal her personal information. The next word is frenzy. Frenzy means a state of wild excitement, confusion, or panic. The crowd went into a frenzy when the singer appeared on stage. This means the crowd became extremely excited and chaotic when the singer showed up. There was a buying frenzy during the holiday sale, with people rushing to grab deals. This means people were acting in a hurried and excited way to buy things during the sale. The media caused a frenzy with the news about the celebrity's marriage. This means the media made everyone very excited and emotional about the celebrity's news. The next word is fringe. Fringe means the outer or less important part of something or a decorative border. The festival was held on the fringe of the city center, away from the main attractions. This means the festival took place at the edge of the city, not in the main area. She wore a jacket with a fringe design on the sleeves. This means her jacket had decorative hanging threads along the edges of the sleeves. The fringe benefits of the job include free meals and health insurance. This means the extra perks of the job are additional benefits beyond the main salary. The next word is frontier. Frontier means the boundary or border between two areas, or a new area of exploration. The pioneers crossed the frontier to explore new land. This means the pioneers moved into a new and unexplored area. The research team is working on the frontier of space exploration. This means the team is working in an area of new discoveries in space. The frontier between the two countries is heavily guarded. This means the border area between the countries is closely protected. The next word is frown. Frown means to make a facial expression showing displeasure or concentration, usually by turning the eyebrows down. He frowned when he saw the mistake on the report. This means he showed an expression of disapproval or concentration when he saw the error. She couldn't help but frown when the child misbehaved. This means she showed disapproval by making a sad or serious face because the child was not behaving. The teacher frowned at the students who were talking during the lesson. This means the teacher looked at the students with disapproval because they were not paying attention. The next word is fulfillment. Fulfillment means the feeling of happiness or satisfaction that comes from achieving something. She felt a sense of fulfillment after finishing her first novel. This means she felt happy and satisfied because she completed her book. The job gave him a sense of fulfillment, knowing he was helping others. This means the job made him feel happy because it allowed him to help people. Finding fulfillment in her career was important to her. This means she valued the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction in her work. The next word is fury. Fury means extreme anger or violent rage. His fury was evident when he found out about the betrayal. This means he was extremely angry when he discovered he had been deceived. She felt a surge of fury when she heard the unfair criticism. This means she experienced a strong feeling of anger after hearing the negative comments. The fury of the storm caused severe damage to the town. This means the intense power and anger of the storm caused a lot of destruction. The next word is gamble. Gamble means to take a risk in the hope of winning something, often money, through chance. He decided to gamble all his savings on the stock market. This means he took a risk by using all his money to invest in stocks, hoping for a return. She was known to gamble at the casino every weekend. This means she often risked money in games of chance at the casino. They gambled on the idea of starting a new business, hoping it would succeed. This means they took a risk by starting a business, hoping it would be profitable. The next word is gasp. Gasp means to suddenly breathe in sharply, often because of surprise or shock. She gasped when she saw the beautiful sunset. This means she took a quick breath because she was amazed by the sunset. He gasped in disbelief when he heard the news about the accident. This means he reacted with shock and surprise by quickly breathing in. The audience gasped when the magician performed his trick. This means the audience was surprised and amazed, so they took a sharp breath. The next word is gaze. Gaze means to look at something steadily and with concentration, often in admiration or thought. He gazed at the stars for hours, thinking about his dreams. This means he looked at the stars carefully for a long time, reflecting on his goals. She gazed out the window, lost in thought. This means she stared out of the window without moving, thinking deeply. The child gazed at the painting with wide eyes. This means the child looked at the painting with focus and curiosity. The next word is glow. Glow means to give off a steady light or warmth, or to shine with a soft light. The fireflies glowed in the dark forest. This means the fireflies emitted a soft light in the dark. Her face glowed with happiness when she received the good news. This means her face looked bright and joyful because she was so happy. The candle's flame glowed softly in the room. This means the candle produced a gentle, warm light. The next word is glue. Glue means a sticky substance used to attach things together. She used glue to stick the pieces of paper together. This means she applied a sticky substance to join the paper pieces. The kids used glue to create a craft project. This means the children applied glue to connect materials for their art project. He accidentally got glue on his shirt. This means the sticky substance spilled onto his shirt. The next word is goodness. Goodness means the quality of being good, kind, or morally right. Her goodness was evident in the way she helped others. This means her kindness and helpfulness were clear to everyone. He thanked her for her goodness in donating to the charity. This means he appreciated her kind act of giving to the charity. The goodness of the food made everyone feel satisfied. This means the high quality or taste of the food made everyone happy. The next word is grain. Grain means a small, hard particle, often used to refer to types of crops like wheat or rice, or a small part of something. He added grain to the soup for extra texture. This means he added small pieces of food like rice or wheat to the soup. The farmers harvested grain from the fields. This means the farmers collected crops like wheat or corn from the land. She noticed a grain of sand in her shoe. This means she found a tiny particle of sand inside her shoe. The next word is groan. Groan means to make a low sound of pain, discomfort, or displeasure. He groaned when he lifted the heavy box. This means he made a sound because lifting the box was difficult for him. She groaned in frustration after losing the game. This means she made a sound expressing her disappointment or annoyance. The old door groaned as it slowly opened. This means the door made a creaking sound due to being old or stiff. The next word is grounds. Grounds means the reason or cause for something or the area around a building. He was fired on the grounds of poor performance. This means he was dismissed because of his bad work performance. The grounds of the university were beautifully landscaped. This means the outdoor areas of the university were carefully designed and decorated. They gathered in the grounds of the park for the picnic. This means they met in the outdoor area of the park for their meal. The next word is gulf. Gulf means a large difference or gap between two things, or a large area of sea between two pieces of land. There was a deep gulf between their opinions on the matter. This means their views on the issue were very different. The Persian Gulf separates Iran and the Arabian Peninsula. This means the Persian Gulf is a large body of water that divides two regions. The economic gulf between the rich and poor continues to grow. This means the difference in wealth between the rich and poor is increasing. The next word is hail. Hail means small balls of ice that fall from the sky or to greet someone enthusiastically. It started to hail during the thunderstorm. This means small pieces of ice began to fall from the sky. The crowd hailed the athlete as a hero after the competition. This means the crowd cheered and praised the athlete enthusiastically. Hail the new manager. This means greet or welcome the new manager warmly. The next word is heap. Heap means a large pile of something, often placed in a disorderly way. She made a heap of clothes on the bed. This means she placed a large pile of clothes on the bed, probably in a messy way. There was a heap of books on the desk. This means there was a large, messy pile of books on the desk. He left a heap of dirty dishes in the kitchen. This means he left a large, disorganized pile of dishes in the kitchen. The next word is heir. Heir means a person who will inherit something, such as money or property, from someone when they pass away. He is the heir to his grandfather's fortune. This means he will inherit his grandfather's wealth after his grandfather's death. The princess was the heir to the throne. This means the princess was the next in line to become queen. The family heir passed down from generation to generation. This means the inheritance was passed from one generation to the next. The next word is heritage. Heritage means the traditions, culture, and history that are passed down from the past. They are proud of their cultural heritage. This means they value and celebrate the traditions and culture of their ancestors. The building is part of the city's architectural heritage. This means the building is an important historical and cultural asset. He was raised to appreciate his family's heritage. This means he was taught to respect and value the history and traditions of his family. The next word is hesitation. Hesitation means the act of pausing before doing something, often because of uncertainty or doubt. There was a slight hesitation before she answered the question. This means she paused for a moment because she wasn't sure of her response. He showed hesitation when asked to make a decision. This means he took time to think before choosing an option. She hesitated before jumping into the pool. This means she paused, uncertain or nervous, before diving into the pool. The next word is hierarchy. Hierarchy means a system of organizing people or things into levels of importance or authority. The company has a clear hierarchy with the CEO at the top. This means the company is organized with the CEO at the highest level of authority. In many societies, there is a strict social hierarchy. This means there are different social classes, each with a different level of power or status. The military operates with a rigid hierarchy of officers and soldiers. This means the military is structured in a way where each person has a defined rank or level of authority. The next word is homelessness. Homelessness means the condition of not having a home to live in. The city is working to help people who are facing homelessness. This means the city is trying to provide support for people who do not have a home. She experienced homelessness after losing her job and apartment. This means she became homeless due to financial difficulties. Homelessness is a growing issue in many urban areas. This means there are more people without homes in cities, and it is becoming a bigger problem. The next word is horizon. Horizon means the line where the earth or sea seems to meet the sky, or the limit of one's knowledge or experience. The sun set just below the horizon. This means the sun went down at the point where the sky and land or sea appear to meet. She has a broad horizon of knowledge in science. This means she has a wide range of knowledge and experiences in science. They sailed towards the horizon, hoping to discover new lands. This means they sailed towards the edge of the visible world, looking for new places. The next word is hostage. Hostage means a person taken and held captive, usually to force others to act in a particular way. The criminals took several hostages during the robbery. This means the criminals captured people and kept them captive to control the situation. The government negotiated with the kidnappers to release the hostages. This means the government talked with the captors to secure the freedom of the prisoners. The hostage situation ended peacefully after hours of negotiation. This means the situation where people were held captive was resolved without violence.